know. You never know.
Hey folks, Dave Only here. The show is You Never Know. It appears on YouTube. Okay, you're watching this. I just got back from Florida where I assume I had a good time. In reality, when we're recording this, I just got back from Iowa yesterday, and we were out there for 6 dates and one in Minnesota, and they were all great. Iowa is now my favorite place, despite the weather. They're really nice people. They really love music. I'm just picking the last gig that we did, which was in Fairfield, Iowa. And Fairfield is the home of this Transcendental Meditation Center. You know, we stayed at the Rockmapurta Hotel. A really cool place. But we've done 5 dates. I'm just completely beat up. And I'm just thinking, I got to play for a bunch of TM, airheads. And I just took a bad attitude about the whole thing. And go down there, and these were the nicest, most thoughtful people. I got nothing but good to say about them. And the gig we played there was a really perfect way to end a tour. And I look forward to going back there. And, all over Iowa, and we played one in, like I say, in Minnesota, in Windham, Minnesota, and it was just a really great audiences. Serge and I both were fighting the flu, so we were sick as dogs, but we got through it, and I'm really proud of that block of gigs. So I want to do one here. This is going to be on the new CD that comes out sometime soon, I hope. And this is called A Long Time Ago, and wrote it with John Hadley as usual. And I'd say what I was thinking about was when you're remembering something, a lot of times it just pops into your head. Your unconscious puts it in there, and you say, oh yeah, remember that time I did that? And what you're trying to do is get to something underneath that. And even when you get to that, maybe you keep going, digging underneath, and then finally at the end, there's the thing that you were really looking for. So this is called A Long Time Ago. Old newspapers piled up by the stairs, pages turning yellow, someone was living there a long time ago. Me and brother waiting on the train. It was running late, we were standing in the rain a long time ago. I packed my bags, I took off down the road. I said I might be back again, you just never know. Fire at the mill was burning bright, flames of red and gold reaching through the night a long time ago. Now every time I hear a siren wail, I'm thinking someone's dying or they're heading off for jail a long time ago. Late September sunlight hurts my eyes, When summer's in a hurry, she forgets to say goodbye. I loved a girl from Sparta, Tennessee. And once upon a time, you know, she thought the world of me. A long time ago. Oh, yeah. You know that song, the first verse, that was pretty much John, the old newspapers. You know, I guess I was talking to him about how your memory works. And he kind of came up with that image of the old papers. And then the Me and Brother Waiting on a Train, that's actually me and this guy, Mike Esalonis in Rhode Island, and we weren't waiting on a train, we were waiting on a bus to go into Providence to go to do Christmas shopping. And it's just this really cool, it was snowing, and it's just a really nice memory I have of hanging out with my friend. And then the fire at the mill, that's this friend of mine, Sherby Green, where I worked, he made sets for movies and country shows and that kind of stuff, and I was just kind of a gopher for him. Anyway, his shop was in this old walnut factory. It's this place where they used to do the walnuts, and anyway, the whole place was made out of wood. And one night it went up in flames, and it's the biggest fire I've ever seen. I mean, it was awful that his place that he worked was burning down. But I mean, once you got over that, you were just in the presence of some force that was huge. This flames, amazing. Okay, and then, sirens wailing. That always makes you think. It's either an ambulance or it's a police car, whatever. There's unpleasant memories there. And then, I loved a girl from Sparta, Tennessee, and once upon a time I did. Okay, I mean, it's kind of a pretty accurate tune for something that's as vague as memory. Okay, I'm talking too much. Hope you're doing okay, and I'll see you next week.
You never know. You never know.